The Sabres hold down bragging rights going into this one. Burns not only beat them up physically, he also scored. Kachuk's physicality and offense were on full display the last time these two teams met. Based on how last game played out between these two sides, you knew the rematch was going to be hot, and it happens next. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Sabres win the opening face-off, and they are underway with this one.
You know, stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Deflected inside, and the lane's contact blocking that. Lowers the goal with that hit. Moves the puck across to Sherwood. Moves it around along the half wall. The Sabres have it from the corner. Huge steal in his own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. They gain the zone from the left side. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. He got all of that one. Looks to make a play over to Holloway. Burns has the puck inside the defensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Uses the force on that hit. Steps inside the line. Quick feed to Ovechkin. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Scoops up the puck now. Sends it over to Shabbat. Loses his balance on the play. The Senators ready to go on the attack. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Tries to the crease. Trapper saved. Didn't get all of it, but still enough.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Quick pass to Clevin. And he gets to the lane to block that. Denied with the leather by Demko.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Giroux's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the feed from his own end.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Along the half wall with the puck. From the point. He scores! Well, we clearly know who wasn't on the naughty list. What a night!
But he's had time to load and explode in the offensive zone. You're going to let him rip, and that's exactly what happens here. A perfect pass off the front foot, and he just lets it rip.
Buffalo's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from the puck. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Thompson stick handling in his own zone. Hammers him in the open ice. Shuts him down.
Allmark's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Sends it in deep. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. The Senators will play from the defensive zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that goes off the glove and will play on.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here's a shot. Oh, that goes up. Scores on the redirect. It's in.
And I think this is going to get waved off, James. This is a high stick. They're going to have to take a second look at this to see if it's above the crossbar. The goal is waved off, and after further review, it's a no goal, and everyone in the building is ecstatic.
Here in the back half of this period, off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Jumps it in. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. The Senators have it now. Right on Main Street and on the attack. Byron scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Taken by Eller. Puts it on net. Just wide. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Let's get the call here. Sanderson's been nabbed for tripping.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
The first penalty kill of the game for this group here, and we know their penalty kills rank toward the bottom of the league, but this group's got a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. They just might be able to shut down this power play even.
Here's a short pass to Eller. Dismiss that chance. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Buffalo's working the puck through the point. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Power play goal!
A successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off. But you got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net. Well, in their heated rivalry, you always want to come out on top, and their opponent has taken it to them today, and last time they met, they lost them as well, so the coach is frustrated behind the bench. He's really trying to activate his players right now and letting them know that pride is on the line as well.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Sabres have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. And now he angles it across to Kachuk. Makes a move in front. Scooped up along the wall by Bufferson. Big time stop there.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Senators will put the puck from behind the net. We got a penalty coming up here. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Sabres have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
Well, this is going to be a deserved charging call, James. I mean, he travels quite a distance, doesn't slow his momentum down, and that's all day long.
The Senators will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Giroux's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Senators win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a great save!
Sanderson's back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, and he's quick to create some offense there with that nice dangerous shot.
Gets it out of his own end.
Schneider's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Senators gain control of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Cousins. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And they'll dump it in. And he takes the feed. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. Puck slid down the ice. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Schneider's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah. Don't
like seeing that at all.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck picked up by Lewis. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Omar's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Sanderson's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Takes a blast. And he gets in front of that one-timer. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Loses the coverage there. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Cousins. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Knocks the puck down with a stick.
Holloway's stick breaks, and he's lost it back to the bench and gets a new one. Now he gets back into play quickly.
That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Now a quick pass to Jensen. Puck scooped up by Giroux. And he gets in front of it to block it. Dishes it to Glendening. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Slips by the check. Fantastic save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
He may have a step here. He's in the clear. Denies him on the breakaway. Passes ahead from the right side. Here we go, one-man rush. Here's a chance. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Across the line from center. Moves it to Thompson. Ottawa's got the puck. And that's just out of reach. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and drops up the puck. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Cizikas takes the puck. And it's kicked away. The Sabres play it along the boards. Here they come on the attack. Centering pass in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Made the stop on that play. Levels him with the hit. Picked off. Trying to be too cute on the pass. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Denies him. He got all of it. Grabbed along the board by Power. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And now it's grabbed by Eller. And it's a quick pass to Aladio. And he takes the feed. Puck grab by Eller. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Great forecheck by Sherwood. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Devastating collision against the wall. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Cuts to the paint. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net and continues to add to his total.
Yeah, James, 50 goals. That's a number you know that he wanted to get to. It's a real feat, hitting that half-century mark. You know, the longevity to his game and the impact, it continues to grow. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Well, another goal for you-know-who. He loves this team. He's got a point-per-game streak against them and clearly loves playing against these rivals.
Well, yeah, it's not difficult to get up against your nemesis, is it, James? I mean, and he knows he's a point-per-game player, and he loves having the puck. I mean, when you are enjoying the way you're playing and you're confident, you know, you're firing on all cylinders.
Buffalo's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And they win that draw center. Taken along the wall by Shabbat. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting it. His stick flies out of his hands. Now he's got to go collect it and get back in the play.
Buffalo's got the puck against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Patterson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Sabres have it from their own end. Here's a chance in front. Sanderson's bobblehead night coming up next game. This thing looks fantastic. You want to get your hands on one of these, grab your tickets while you still can. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench. Love seeing a sellout crowd here in this building tonight, and this is really good, not just for the fan base, but I just think for the viability of this franchise for the league.
Absolutely, James. I mean, you get those fans in the building. Maybe sometimes it's an individual who's come for the first time. You feel that energy, and this breeds longevity, and this is how franchises survive because of your fan base buying tickets game after game.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Quick pass to Kessler. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Senators are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
The Sabres will take it behind the net. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And now it's to Tkachuk. Here we go. On-man rush here. And he makes the save on that play.
Demko's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Up along the wing. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Ottawa's got it from behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Sanderson. That was amazing. What a save by Demko. Slides the puck ahead to Darlene. They've got some momentum here. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Perry. Kesselring's carrying it ahead. going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Sabres are up 3-1. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Omark's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Sabres have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Point, he set it up. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Won the draw there on the attack. Denies him on the slapper. Picked up along the wall by Zetterlund. Takes the feed. Back to the blue line. And the puck's kicked free. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. McMichael's got it along the wing. Here he is. Takes the shot. He scores! The captain leading by example.
That's just a heads-up shot. He saw the 5-hole open, and the quick delivery of the puck keeps the goaltender clean.
The Sabres continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and it's critical when you're in a long season.
And the save.
Ovechkin's been a dominant performer in this game. I'd love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
Off a stick. The Sabres gain possession. Oh, look at this chance. There he is on the backhand. Shuts him down.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Oh, what a hit. You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play to score.
And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Well, after that last goal, you can see that the coach is visibly frustrated, and it just gets getting higher and higher as it elevates throughout this game. I mean, he's staring down at his group, just looking who to put out there. I mean, there is no answer for a team that no longer is bought in.
Buffalo's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Ottawa's got possession at center. Lost glove by Demko. The Sabres will play it in their own end. They've got numbers here. Takes a shot. Oh, we got a pieceman to keep it out.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Puts it in deep. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Looking for space inside the D zone. Now over to Glendening. On the attack along the boards. Here's a blast! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Odd man rush. Shot. Flashes delivered. Oh, tries to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The Senators are pretty frustrated in this one, James. I mean, they've rung it off the post a number of times. They're generating the opportunities, but they're not executing.
Robertson's got the puck. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Big time stop there. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Toronto's coming up next on the schedule. These two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings. Always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. Lewis wins possession off the draw. Moves it over to Sherwood. Dumps it in. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a short pass to Shabbat. Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Eller.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
The Sabres have it against the wall. Ottawa's got it across the line. Handles the puck. Scores!
The game into your next one.
Oh! Thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Tosses it to Eller. Levels it with the hit. Moves it to Byron. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Buffalo's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Stops the rocket of a shot. Back-to-back saves there. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Spence. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. And here comes the judgment from the official. Dahlin's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James. All it means is that everyone's got to stay a little longer.
Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Burns. Inside his own end. Moves the puck. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Glendening's low on the puck. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. Buffalo's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Well, here we go. The losing streak continues here, and I mean, this has got to really test this team internally, too, I would think, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have the mental resilience and fortitude to be able to overcome it, and easier said than done, James. I mean, to be resilient, you have to find a way to get through these tough patches, overcome adversity, but it all starts with one shift, gravitating towards a positive nature, because right now, whoa, they're deflated.
That'll do it from tonight's holiday edition. We wish you all a safe and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you after the holidays.